defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Bukayo Saka, why are you saying sorry to Arsenal fans? Don't you dare apologize. People deluded, I'm back again. Please make sure you smash the like button, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I hope you're doing well and safe. I hope you lot are ready to attack this Monday, and I hope you lot have a great week. You and your loved ones filled with good health and things. Now, evidently, Arsenal bottled a 2-goal lead for the second successive away Premier League game in a row. What we did at Anfield, we also did at West Ham. The similarities are there's a lot of differences and contexts in the game, but the similarities are that we started well. We had the opposition team at their ground there for the taking. Ultimately, we've gifted teams away back into the game and paid for it in the same way that it would have papered. I would have taken it because it's just about the results at this point in the season. Had, you know, Martinelli found Bukayo Saka at the end of the game at Anfield, and despite everything, we would have ran away from it, a bit like Man United at home. In the drama of that, I would have accepted that. Had Saka have scored his penalty and there's the problem still would have remained, but we got 3 points, I would have been here for it, people. But that didn't happen. Bukayo Saka, don't ever let me hear you apologize again, especially for missing a penalty. You ain't killed no one. You ain't abused no one. You ain't spoken foul of no one. You ain't done nothing. And, you know, it happens. It happens. Mistakes happen. I understand the common courtesy and why I'd say sorry. Big up Marcus Rashford as well. But you have to stop doing this Rashford thing. I love the fact that you like responsibility. Listen, Mikel Arteta and collectively, these players have made us competitive again. They made us dream again. Saka, you've been at the forefront. You're a homegrown lad from Hayland. You're a talented player with how you play with the goals and assists. You're a decisive player. How you reacted to missing a penalty in the Euros and bagging important penalties against Man United and Liverpool for us. The only penalties that are not missed are the ones that people that don't have the bollocks to take them. You missed a penalty, it happens. You're going to miss many a penalty in your career. Like, you're going to score many. You're going to miss chances and things. This is what happens. You ain't killed no one. You didn't go out there and miss it on purpose, you know. And we didn't do enough to win the game, really, because by then we should be laughing about the fact that you missed a penalty. We go again. Saka showed he's human. We still got 3 points. Don't you dare apologize. You know, a big reason as to why we're effing in this title fight, allegedly, because I don't look at the league table from what you lot say, is because of you and you being decisive and the decisive factor. You have made us proud. You have worn not only that Arsenal shirt with pride, but the name on the back of the shirt, your family's name, Saka, with pride, and also that number 7. And you're a scary player already. We're happy to have you here, provided that new deal signed, and to see what you develop. But don't you dare apologize. Don't you dare apologize, because you didn't do nothing. I understand why, but you didn't do nothing. And I don't like this territory we're getting into for footballers anyways about saying sorry all the time. For what it's worth, Saka said, regardless of the outcome, I'll always accept my responsibility. Apologies, Gunners. I'll do everything I can to make it right. You're one of the, well, not really one of the few, because there's new players here, but a lot of the time players would doing's expensive, talk is cheap. And many a time, historically, during this Emirates era, players would come out before games and after games and the talk wasn't correlating. Your talk always matches up on the football pitch. So I don't think there's a single Arsenal fan that is really going to criticize. Yes, you missed the penalty, but you're human. You're absolutely human. And we should have won the game regardless. And it's bad mind, Saka, but I had a feeling you'd miss. I wanted Jesus to take it. It just felt that it wasn't yours. It happens. Go back to London goalie, spend an extra half an hour working on penalties. The best players miss penalties. Neymar, Messi, Salah's missed his last 2. But it's about going again. You're going to miss many or more. You just have to keep going. One good game or bad game don't define you. We've ran you into the ground where naturally we've been relying on your consistency, you know. So if anything, while I don't want it to happen at this period in the season, you've naturally showed a young player, 21 years of age, probably going through that normalization, a bit like Martinelli probably last month, or not even last month, the month before. You know, you have made us proud. So don't you dare apologize for missing a penalty. You didn't abuse no one. You weren't foul to anyone. You didn't disrespect the shirt. You missed a penalty. It happens. You didn't miss it on purpose. We go again. I like the confidence to step up and want to take it. Maybe could have left Jesus to do it. It just felt like it was Jesus' day or Odegaard's, but we go again. And I know Saka's mentality, he'll step up again, same way. But don't apologize, man. And I'm not a fan of this. Even when I'm not a fan of this as well, people, is like naturally, as you can see, Saka, unfortunately, has been subject to racial abuse. Now, again, we don't advocate that for any player. Again, we'll be here all day. By the time I probably get this video out to you, there's a new racial incidents, whether it's players being abused on the field, whether it's fans, you know, with Lukaku a few weeks ago, or Vinicius Jr. really every week, and many more. the online stuff, we all know it's never going to end. Unfortunately, cowards are going to hide behind screens and say what they want to say in it. And all I can say is, by God's grace, they get a punch in the face for their foolishness one day. I don't think any decent human being wants to see anybody abused, regardless of their, the pigment in their skin or any other, the country they're from and any of that stuff, for missing a penalty, racial abuse for missing a penalty. We all know this ain't his first time, but with someone like Saka, you probably have a resolute mentality. Now, unfortunately you can't really listen to people's good or bad opinions. You need to build up that wall against you, because this probably won't phase him, because this is, in comparison to missing a penalty for England with the national stuff, this is probably a small little fragment. And unfortunately, it's gonna happen to Saka again, with every bad performance. And everybody else, really, is disgraceful. Cowards hide behind the net. We all know racism isn't taken seriously in society. Football isn't going to be any different, really. So, this will just be the many of the million we'll be speaking about and have spoken about on this channel, and undoubtedly will again. But not to make this negative, Bukayo Saka, hold your head up. Every Arsenal player, hold your head up. You lot have made us dare to dream again. Unfortunately, I personally believe it's just probably, for where we're at as a team right now, a step too high, really. It's essentially just a step too high. We've done well. Hopefully this is a season that we can improve on. While this season is not going to be remembered by me in 20 years, if there's nothing to remember it by, it's been a season of building blocks. It's been a season where we've become competitive, where we aroused the imagination in football fans again, where we've done well away from home against top 6 sides in big games. Football is about being competitive across 90 minutes and in the league, whether you're trying to stay in the league, get qualification for tournaments, build on what you needed to, whatever. So there's a lot of great talking points and great things I see in my Arsenal team that we've been lacking for years, but we go again. But I'm going off topic. On that note, you lot stay safe, stay blessed. I'll see you lot soon, man. Please smash the like button. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
So it's always just that active and defending. I think it's like